just saw with round 1. Jade Mista and Fudgems. So really interesting stuff. So here we've got Necrotizing playing the Raiden, classic Raiden. Raiden is what we see from him all the time. And GoldBanks, a player that we don't get to see in the Nightmare series. I believe his schedule just doesn't allow. Or maybe he just, tournament's not really his thing. But whatever it may be, we don't get to see as much of GoldBanks actually playing in the Nightmare series. He pops in the chat every now and then, he comes through. But the word on the street is he's a Kotal Kahn player. Word on the street is he's a really good Kotal Kahn player. So I am excited to see what he's bringing to the table here with the Aztec Warrior. So far off to a decent start. Both players looking fairly even. Looks like Necrotizing starting to formulate a lead here. Oh, looks like their names are on the wrong side as well. Necrotizing must be a permanent player 2 player.
Round 2.
Alright, so there we go. GoldBanks claims round 1. Makes his way in. That big jump in from Kotal coming through. Straight into the unblockable. That looked like a setup, too. That looked dirty. And he's going to go into the command grab afterward. 18%. Necrotizing, trying to get his own rhythm now here. He has his opponent cornered instead. And a 4 combo extender. Doesn't get the follow-up. Short hop over the low attack. Patty Cake comes through. Obviously not going to go for it. Wow, this sneaking of that low in there. People are so afraid of that crushing low that you can catch him with a sneaky low. That's exactly what Necrotizing did. Uh-oh, got launched. Wiggling around a little too much. Has to spend it, but the command grab tick throw setup afterward is still going to do the job. And GoldBanks claims game 1. GoldBanks, Kotal Kahn looking incredibly solid here. One thing, too, that I'm noting is he's got some setups. He's got some dirt ready. We saw that unblockable setup straight into the command grab afterward. Like, he is ready to throw you off guard and play with some dirt. So, got to be very careful. It is going to be a 1-5, though, and some of that dirt kind of loses its shine as you get deeper and deeper into a set. If it's a trick, if your opponent's seen it before, they can start to respond accordingly. So, you do start to run out of some steam with some of those kind of dirty tricks that you have up your sleeve. So we'll see if that ends up playing a role, as well as Necrotizing may start to find some familiarity. That unblockable into the command grab right after. That's a setup that next time Necrotizing might just jump out of, and if he's jumping, you're getting blown up for it. So we'll see what the shifts are in game plan as we now enter game 2, and the downloading has already just started. Also, the way to Jonah coming through with the follow as well. Thank you. Joining us here in the Nightmare series. Alright, here we go. Big launcher from Gold. In the command grab as well. I like the way that he does one punch into the command grab, and I think the reason that he does that is if the opponent breaks away, he's not stuck in as much of a bad animation. If you do 1-2 into the command grab, you actually get stuck going for the command grab while they break away for longer. So doing just 1 into it, I think, allows him to first off shorten the window that they can break away, and if they do break away, save himself from being as punishable because he's not whiffing as much stuff. And there we go. GoldBanks claims round 1 here. Game 2 coming up for the Aztec Warrior. Good spacing. Oh, and he caught him. He thought he was going to go for a command grab there or something, I guess. Necrotizing getting a little too hasty, pushing some buttons maybe. There we go. Another launcher. GoldBanks goes for the uppercut, expecting a breakaway. Alright, here we go. Pressure now from Necrotizing. Oh, wow. That actually worked. Wild stuff here. Necrotizing, keeping the pressure going. Keeping the pressure going. Short hop, jumps over the roll. Still has access to some Unga Bunga strategies. The Raiden buff going to fade away. Overhead connects. Catches him with that low. Man, I love the way he's been utilizing that low after the patty cake. The second hit of it is a low, so he whiffs the high while they're still on the ground. And because they're so worried about the patty cake crushing blow, they get caught. He's got it. Nicely done. Necrotizing catches him off guard, and he's going to tie it up. Final round here in game 2.
Final round.
I need another water. I'll be right back. Hold it down for me. You got this one? And with that, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Is this choreographed? Is this planned? I'm checking your text messages, making sure you guys aren't speaking in tongues. He's still alive. No fucking way. Unfucking real. It's Kotal health. I totally forgot about Kotal health. 3 fucking health remaining. What a fucking wild ending there. Holy shit. GoldBanks claims it. Kotal health definitely saved the day on that one. The music closed out with it pretty well too. Like it kind of slowed down as soon as the slow-mo kicked in. That was a pretty sick sequence of events. I love it.
Kotal the Barbarian. 1.21 gigawatts. Death clock.
Alright, so Necrotizing, that was rough. That was rough. But not going to be deterred here. Going to be sticking it out with Raiden. And we're going to be moving now into game number 3. Going to definitely want to shake it off. Not worry too much about what just happened there. He was super close, and just a couple adjustments, and he can definitely be taking the victory instead of being on the receiving end of one. Command grab. Get that drink. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Wish to die?
Round 2. Fight.
Wow. Dude, short hop into command grab. GoldBanks is a monster. Dude, why don't you play in tournaments again? What is your reason? I hope it's some responsible ass shit like I got a job or my orphan sister needs to be watched on Mondays. Like, I hope you got a great reason because this is fun to watch and I'm sad I don't get to watch it. Oh man, he's got Fatal Blow. He's gonna do it. There we fucking go. This should be enough damage as well. Very nicely done from GoldBanks. Gonna take the big lead now. 3-0 here over Necrotizing. Necrotizing needs an answer. Also, thank you for the host, Big Brain God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated. Bringing the love here over to the Xbox side of things, where GoldBanks is up 3-0 here in our exhibitions. We got one match left after, one set left after this, which is Drip Hamilton versus Slick Beats. But for right now, GoldBanks versus Necrotizing. This is a 1-5, and GoldBanks is 3 up right now. So really, really big lead here for him. And so far, dominant fashion. He's been doing such a wonderful job of playing to Kotal's strengths, playing with some of the Kotal specific like dirt and setups and stuff. And I think a big part of that is character loyalty. When you spent that much time playing a character, you definitely start to get into a position where you know it's like second nature, and you can take advantage of situations that because you've got so much playtime. There are no new never seen that before. No, you've seen it over and over again. You've seen it because you're constantly out there on the grind making shit happen. And I think that's a key part of this is, you know, GoldBanks, he's ready to do the Kotal work. Okay, here we go. Necrotizing gonna go straight into the lightning bolt there. Let's rip with the Superfly. Will get the damage there though. Jumps over the command grab. That is one of the risks of that command grab. It is very slow on recovery. So if your opponent short hops or just normal jumps out of it, or even if they're in hit stun, if they read your tick throw setup and take the hit, it can be really, really bad news here for Kotal. Guy gonna get launched instead. GoldBanks goes for the unblockable setup. The slight delay on the get up from Necro keeps him alive, but for how much longer? The short hop finishes the job. GoldBanks continues this lead that he's got, and I think so far he's been taking round one over and over again. And Necrotizing has just been, both in terms of the score in the set and in each game, kind of working from a behind scenario. Really, you know, trying to catch up here. Lets it rip all the way. Gonna get punished for that. There's the breakaway, though. Stops the damage a little short. Drink. Into the corner with this bitch. Let's go. So you miss. Unblockable, though. Must be careful. And command grab right after. Drink. What else are you gonna spend that offensive meter on? Okay, short hop connects. That was fucking wild looking. There's the cancel. Amplify. Man, so I'm curious if that's really his only option if he's not in the Thunder form, right? So, and he hasn't been able to get the Thunder form set up. If he's got the Thunder form set up, he can go into the Spark Blast, which I think the Staff Blast, which I think is a better ender. It's got much more pushback on it. I mean, I guess maybe against Kotal it puts him at a great range for swinging that big fucking sword of his. But it's punishable if you don't have the buff set up. So he's got to first find the timing to set the buff up, and that is where the problems I think are coming in. Is because, you know, it's just such a... He's so far been really heavily on the defensive, and all of this defending that he's doing is 100% allowing GoldBanks to just, you know, keep on applying the pressure. And of course, that pressure that he's applying means that he's too busy blocking that pressure to get the Raiden buff up, and that Raiden buff is really key to the whole kit.
Field of Screams.
So Necrotizing makes the stage selection here. He has switched over to Thunderwave as well. In fact, he might have been playing Thunderwave for more than one game there. I don't even know. I thought that he was playing Raiden for a little bit at least.
Round one.
Good job, Brain. You're doing a terrible job of remembering. But so with Thunderwave, he's just going to have access to big damage. So he's going to need to capitalize on hits. When he gets a hit, needs to make it count. Definitely needs to make it count. That's going to be a hit into the Super Slide. Takes us to the corner here. Patty Cake connects. Put the fear in their hearts. Okay, short up. Oh, there we go. This is going to be damage now. GoldBanks. Will he break out? No, he is going to hold that damage. No problemo. And the call out on the throw attempt. Necrotizing, trying to get away with perhaps too much pressure. Tries to jump away. Uppercut was ready. Oh man, weapon on weapon. Kotal wins that. Back to the corner with him as well. All of that meter too. I mean, there is no point to put any meter, like to spend it with Kotal Kahn. Where else would you spend the offensive meter? Dude, the random fatal blows connecting yet again. Necrotizing, this time grabbing himself the first round though, so definitely changing the pace already, because typically it has been coming up GoldBanks on the board early. Yo, what's going on, Ragnarok?
Round two. Fight.
Alright, goes for the toes, nice blocks. Oh, there's that big sword coming through. It goes so far, great distance on it. Drink a little bit of that Kool-Aid. And to the corner with him. Unblockable. Too far away this time, though. And Necrotizing going to put up some zoning of his own, just trying to keep this Kotal away from him. So far, whenever Kotal gets in, it's been extremely problematic. He's got setups with the unblockables, the command grabs have been catching him. I mean, it has been all over the place. All right, here gonna keep him cornered with the Amplify as well. GoldBanks backs out, right back in. He needs another drink. He's addicted. Oh, caught him. I thought he was gonna go for a tick throw setup for a third drink. It's closing time here though. All right, unblockable, and that'll do it. Gonna catch him for the round, and GoldBanks now on set point here. 1 round away from claiming this 5-0 over Necrotizing. And this will be our first 5-0 of the night. So far, players have been able to at least put one up, but GoldBanks proving to be an incredibly tough opponent. This is our first time seeing him, though. I think he's only gotten to play in the Nightmare series a handful of times. Didn't get to see him on stream. Gonna have to figure out a way to get him back in there. I'm loving this Kotal play. Alright, caught him. It's gonna be a launcher here. GoldBanks no defensive meter to get out yet. He will get the breakaway back a little late there. Necrotizing opts to save the second bar, but for what? For when? GoldBanks ain't gonna give you another chance. Now you're in the corner. The command grab again. Drink. Half health already gone. He's gonna get launched, dude. He's got breakaway, and he just got armor broken. GoldBanks with the Jedi mind reads guarantees the kill. What a play. We're gonna be seeing massive numbers here. 56%. The Mercy as well. A bold play. Necrotizing, his spirit is already broken though. Oh no, he's back, and now he's dead.
Brutality.
It is ended.
Kotal Kahn
Oh man.
wins.
Oh man. I don't know if I can actually use that one because Necro wasn't really playing, but I don't know how else I'm gonna find it. So we'll see. We'll see if it becomes usable. That was sick. What an ending here. GoldBanks gonna take it 5-0. Very well done. And that means we've got 1 set left in the night. We're gonna go ahead and grab our final